And we're rolling. Hello, my all stars, my all signs. A very, very welcome to your wholesome weekly energy reading. It pretty much covers everything. Welcome to the channel space and my home. I'm Shivalika and I welcome you. The only purpose of this is to raise your energy, activate your energy for your highest growth and absolute expansion. That's all. Very, very simple. The intentions are set. Everybody who's with me on this journey, thank you so much. I'm sending you a lot of love. And let's move on. This is May 25th to the 31st, the last week of May. Yep, that's what we've got. Let's go. Let's start. And we're starting with Aries. Hello, Aries. Welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 25th to the 31st. It's the last week of the month. And let's see what amazing messages want to pop out for you, Aries. We'll take out your energy card, keep it on the side, and let's go. Fire sign Aries, what does this week hold for you? Let's see. We're starting with, oh my. Did not see that coming. There's a Capricorn energy here. Within you, okay, on your mind. Wow, you are trying to move away from something. It's got quite a hold on you. Coming towards you this week. Oh my. Challenge. And it's very hard. It's very, very hard because you've invested a lot. You've been a part of this for a very, very long time. Advantage. Keep yourself together. One card that's going to help you raise your frequency, guidance. All right, this is, underneath we've got Justice. This is quite a twist, Aries. I think after a very long time I'm reading energies like this for Aries. Well, we've got a story here. Let's see what's your energy oracle. And I am not surprised to see this. The minute I told you something has a hold on you, look what came out. Card number 23 comes down to 5, all tied up. Somebody here is all tied up. Somebody here is feeling that their energy is not their own. They're not in their own control. Because we're starting with the card number 15, which is Devil. This is Capricorn energy. All those amazing things, lust, pride, sin, gluttony, pleasure. Something is holding you tight. Look, it could be anything. This is an energy. Devil is the energy here. You have to ask yourself in your life, what is got and hold on you for all the wrong reasons? Because you feel bound to it. You feel tied up to it. It's not the most healthiest energy. You know, sometimes people work endlessly. Like they leave home at 9 and they come back at 12. That is also not healthy. That could be the devil here too. So something here, your energy feels a little captive. That's the word I'm getting. Now within you've got the strength. This is Leo energy, fire energy, very similar to your energy, Aries, your fire. Yeah, you are fighting it. You know this. To the Aries that I'm talking, you're completely aware about it. You somewhere within realize that this is going to take a lot of your strength. It's going to take a lot of courage. This could very well be some sort of addiction. Because in your entire setup, layout of cards, one thing I can clearly see is you are absolutely aware about it. On your mind, you've got the 6 of Swords. See, this is the decision to move away. This is the decision to ditch this energy because you're fully aware it no longer serves you and move away. Now, whether it means moving places, moving faces, you're willing to move away. It seems like you have support, but again, this is just in the mind. A part of your mind really wants to move away from this. Now, therefore, what is coming for you is 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is all tied up, feeling like I cannot do much about it. It's not letting you sleep at night. It's not letting you sleep well. It's almost like, I don't know, actually for somebody I'm picking up, it's like an injury. It's like a catch that does not allow you, some sort of pain or hurt or hold that does not allow you to operate throughout the day. It will be different for different people. But this is energy captive. This is not a free energy. Challenges the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is ending something. Ten of Wands is realizing that you're at the end of the road. But you still want to take everything with you and go forward. Ten of Wands is heavy. Heavy. This has become very, very heavy. A lot of you are carrying a lot of excess baggage, some of which does not even belong to you. For example, you're thinking about 10 different people. You're doing the job of 10 different people. You're thinking 10 years ahead. You're thinking more, or you're doing more, or your energy is spread out more than it's actually necessary. That's why you're not able to collect and bring back your own energy for yourself. Now, this is the good news. The advantage is Four of Wands. I like this because firstly, 4 is a structure. 4 is also kind of tells me that yes, you do have support. Yes, there is at least one person who's going to hear you out, talk to you throughout the day. Take advantage of that. Shift your energy. It is alignment. It is 11-11. So there is a particular energy I do believe that is available for you to sort this mess out. You can reach out to it. They do reach out to you. Like a FaceTime, Zoom call, any sort of, there is an alignment advantage here. To raise your frequency, we've got the Queen of Wands. She's the Queen of Aries. This is Aries energy. This is confidence. This is power. This is intuition on point. This is knowing. This is gut feeling strong. Do not dismiss anything that you know, like a hunch or a feeling that you get. Sometimes we get that and then we do not address it, and then the red flag becomes a red light and then life kind of stops. So this is essentially your power card, Aries. Even the universe is telling you that don't forget who you are. You are fire sign. How can somebody or something have a hold on you? Okay, let's get some more information. Devil. What is the devil for Aries? Right there in the center. 5 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, and 10 is your challenge. I think you're staying longer in a situation than you're supposed to, hoping it would change. You're fighting out something. You've dragged yourself into something. You're in a competition, in some sort of a where I believe it has nothing much to serve you at this point of time. For a lot of you, you're waiting to be a part of a group. Your time has not come yet, and you're obsessing over it. Because devil is obsession. You know, devil is not doing the same thing. You know, you want something, you like something, vis-a-vis you are obsessed with something. That's a very massive difference in the energy. When you want and you like something, you think about it and then you're like, okay, it's we'll come back to it. But with obsessing over something, now whether this is a position, this is a place, this is a job, this is a person, it's like 24 hours it's on your mind. Something is on your mind 24 hours. And it feels like it involves other people. It feels like you've not yet become a part of it and you're obsessing over that. It's almost like you're the outsider. Yeah, I'm getting very strongly you're the outsider. Strength, 9 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You want an entry. You want to get in. And 9 of Swords is what is coming. I just want to tell you, if you're going to be, see, this is how it works for all of us, whoever is watching this. When you worry, you manifest worry. When you stress over something, stress is what comes back. So let it go, relax, put your mind at ease, put it at somewhere else. I know it's very easy to say it, but very hard to do it. But you got to fix this. If you're going to go crazy over it, The next day, everything else that will happen for you is going to be in the crazy zone or crazy mode. A lot of your energy is going. I can clearly see that. 6 of Swords on your mind, 8 of Swords, and the Sun. Yeah, look at that. You want freedom. You want your way out. This is exactly what I said when I saw 6 of Swords. All tied up. There you go. Another card. Clarifying, confirming, all tied up. 8 of Swords. You know you're held captive. You know you spend too many hours thinking about it. You know you want to break free from this. For a lot of you, you exactly know what your devil is, your addiction is, what you're obsessing over longer than it is required. 9 of Swords coming towards you. We've got, oh my gosh. I actually have 2 cards. Both of them have come out in reversals. I don't have reversals. I'm going to see them and say them as they are. King of Cups and the Ace of Cups both are in reverse. In right order, it means there is a new offer coming in, something coming in, lover coming in, all good things coming in, but they are in reverse for a reason. The more you're going to stress, look, they are there, but it's upside down. It's right there, but it's upside down. That means even though it wants to reach you, the reason it's not reaching you is because you are delaying it by stressing. You change the energy around you changes. Think what happens if it works in your favor. 10 of Wands for challenge. We've got Page of Swords and the King of Cups. You don't have entire information yet. You don't have. You still need to collect a lot more information about this. I'm also seeing someone, the challenge here is someone is being very naive about a situation, hoping it would change. I'm also picking somebody is giving too many chances, hoping it would change. When majority of you actually know that if something has been tied up for so long, if I've spent so much, ideally it should have shown itself. Let's see the 4 of Wands for your advantage. That's a good energy. We've got 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. For sure, there is somebody who's going to watch your back. There is definitely one person. In a lot of your cases, it could be a sibling, family member, your mother, someone who treats you equal. I'm also seeing that money seems fine. Money is okay. Money is not an issue. Money is not an issue. I think this is a habit. I think this is a thought process. I think this is knowing that something's time is up but yet still being there. Queen of Wands. Oh, look at that. Can't make this up. King of Swords and the 6 of Wands, which is absolute victory. Even the universe is reminding you the same thing, Aries. You are so much powerful when you operate alone, when you operate with confidence, when you operate without the hold of anyone. Don't do this to yourself. Don't ever give your control to somebody else. It's going to be, you're not going to be fair to yourself. You're not going to be honoring yourself. All your, you operate, you execute, you think the best when you are one with yourself. You're fire. Fire does not need anybody else. So if somebody here is, some other energy is affecting your decision, you have to go back to yourself and truly ask yourself, what do I really want from this? Simple as that. Aries, come back to Aries. It's like Aries calling Aries. You just need you. That's what I've got for you, Aries. Thank you so much. Moving on to Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Welcome. And this is your wholesome weekly energy, 25th to the 31st. Last week of May, and let's see, I hope you had an amazing birthday month. Sending love to all those who've celebrated it right around this corner. Your energy oracle is out, Taurus. Let's go. Let's take out some cool messages for you. Let's see, let the energy talk. Let's go. We're starting with Okay, within, on your mind, coming towards you, that's good. Challenge, advantage. Whoa. One card that's going to help you raise your frequency. Being very, very quiet and discreet, not giving out too much is going to be very, very beneficial for you. I think there is something bigger out here. Bigger. Let's see what's your energy oracle. And we've got card number 18, which is anxiety. Not surprised to see this. I will show you your first card. 8 and 1 also comes to number 9. Remember that, Taurus. We're starting with the 5 of Cups. Makes me want to say that something did not work out the way you expected it to work out. And it's got you a little bit anxious. It's got you a little bit worried. It's almost like the energy of, oh damn, I thought it would go this way, did not see this come. Because I want to tell you one thing for sure, Taurus, you are in very high vibration right now. This very well could just be a small glitch. It could be a small test. It could be to see whether your energy can get back on track. Because essentially, your energy seems very, very good. So even if you've had a small setback, let it be a small setback. Do not exaggerate it. Because it does feel like a setback. It does feel like a loss, I have to say that. Within, you've got the King of Pentacles. This is the King of Money, the Father of Money. This is Taurus energy. This is fixed energy. You're a fixed sign. This is knowing your worth and value. Money's on your mind. Stability's on your mind. Your very core, your very inner being relies on the fact that I have to be stable. And that's exactly how you're operating as an absolute Taurus right now. Fantastic. In our own element, we are the best. On your mind, you've got the Knight of Cups. You know what you are expecting? Your mind is you're expecting something. I see expectations here. And it feels like some part or some bit of an expectation is possibly not met yet. Why do I say that? Yet? Because what's coming in is the Six of Wands. This is absolute victory. This is those expectations being met. So maybe it's just a very, very small, maybe it's a one-day story. So if you are worrying to hear about something from someone, get someone, don't be. Do not be. You're very close. It's coming for you. Challenge is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is feeling like, oh my God, when is this going to get over? See, anxiety is 9. This is 9. It's getting over. It's as good as done, Taurus. This is beautiful energy coming in for you. Why? Because you're solid and stable. Whatever this loss or this anxiety is, it's like a very teeny tiny 0.1% of your life right now. Advantage is the Moon. Moon means it's not shown itself to you. And it's good that it's not shown. I have a feeling when it's going to show itself to you, you're going to be very, very happy. Fall in love with the unknown and uncertain. If you know everything, what is worth, why would you get up? Even in terms of, tarot readings, it's if you know everything, what's the point? Let there be some mystery. I like the fact that in Advantage, there is something unknown and uncertain for you, but it's your advantage. That's enough to get your energy on a high. To raise your frequency and advice from guidance from the universe, you've got the Seven of Wands, which comes after the Six of Wands, which is coming for you. The universe is saying, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Because there's a massive victory coming your way. And then once you have this victory, you've got to protect it. This is raising the bar. Having boundaries and standards. In a sense, you're being prepared for better boundaries, better standards, because something very big is coming for you. Don't let small losses, there are no small losses. A loss is a loss, but don't stay in the loss. You feel sorry for it, feel sorry for it. Give yourself time, but then don't go back. It could be something from the past. Five of Cups, let's see what it is. Taurus, let's quickly see what you've got. Oh, Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords. For a lot of you, this is literally, when is it going to happen for me? When is it going to happen? Well, it's happening. King of Pentacles within. I think for a lot of you, you've seen this victory in your mind a million times. You've run through this idea over and over and over and over and over again. There you go. King of Pentacles is clarified by the High Priest and the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is in your mind. You have gone through this. You've gone through this whole scenario. You've played the beginning, the end. It's like it's like a manifestation. You've visualized it, and you're very quiet about it. Very quiet. It's good. These are really good energies. I have to say that. This is some good work here. Good inner work. Knight of Cups, what are you expecting? What is it that you want? Four of Pentacles and Three of Cups. I think this is a position. I think this is a place. I think this is some sort of upgrade where you're noticed, where people celebrate you, people raise a toast for you. A position, very strongly. Whatever this thing is, it's a position. Stability. And it comes with its own perks, and it kind of sets you for life, that kind of an energy. Let's see the Six of Wands that is coming in for you. You just made my day, because this is what we've been talking about. King of Pentacles in the world. King of Pentacles is within you. The world is the accomplishment, the achievement. Six of Wands is victory. The world has 4 fixed signs on it, out of which we've got Scorpio, Leo, come on, who am I missing here? Aquarius and Taurus. That's why I took a little while to come, because this is it. This is it. It's coming. It's coming. Everything that you thought. The stability, the job, the place, the promotion, the person, boom. Nine of Wands for your challenge. Nine of Pentacles and the Star. Financial independence. Ace of Pentacles underneath. So maybe for a lot of you, you're worrying about your position, your financial, your money, your resources. Again, it's all pointing to stability. And a lot of you know this, but you're just like those little minor glitches that come down the road. You get a little bit lost, but guess what? You're found. Moon for your advantage. There you go. We've got the Ace of Cups and we've got the Six of Swords. It may involve traveling, it may involve moving, it may involve relocating, it may involve all those amazing things that the next move is all about. For a lot of you, it can happen in 6 days. Wow, 2 aces on the table. 7 of Wands from the universe. This has turned out to be an amazing reading for you, Taurus. There you go. And we've got the 8 of Swords. This is what is happening. The reason why you felt you were held back, because it's a brand new beginning, and this is a beginning where you were setting your boundaries. You were realizing where you're not going to waste your time. There's a big lesson here for you too, Taurus. You must have realized that by now. Energies that you're supposed to interact with in your new timeline. And if it's taking longer for those, then that's exactly what the universe is saying. You will jump into your timeline faster when you set your boundaries, when you set your own rules, when you define things for yourself, because if you don't define, somebody else will. So yes, there is a lot of good, great, amazing energies, and all Taurus wants is financial stability, and I can see that in your reading. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much. Have an amazing month. Moving on to... Hello, Gemini. Welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy from 25th to the 31st. Last week of May. One energy oracle is out on the side. Bringing your deck in. Let's go, Gemini, air sign. Let's see. What is Gemini bringing to the table? And Gemini is bringing something new. I have to say that. Something really, really new. Within, okay, on your mind, what's coming towards you this week? Wow. challenge, advantage. Gemini, you're going to be spoiled. You're going to be spoiled by the universe. One card that's going to help us raise our frequency. I just want to say this because I'm getting this very strongly. You're universe's favorite child. There's a lot of everything here. Let's see what we've got for your energy oracle. And we've got, okay, this is interesting. We've got card number 25. We've got deceit. Okay. And there is this person here who's not got the best eyes for you. Very strongly, very specifically. Somebody does not have good, how do you say this, you know? You come to know the person, you come to know this energy by the way that energy looks at you, and that is enough. Am I sensing jealousy and envy here? Yes, I am. But with this energy, there is somebody out there who wants to possibly take advantage of you, who wants to, let's say, straight up con you. Why? Because they don't like what you have. There is a particular energy here that is in your energy field. We're starting with the Ace of Wands. This is a brand new beginning, brand new desire. I have to say this, that you're looking amazing. You are really, really looking amazing. You're doing things that others cannot. It's almost like you are a magician. You're doing things that were once termed as impossible. Within, you've got the Page of Swords. I want to say this, you're gathering information from every possible source. See, you've not left any stone unturned. That energy is not your energy. That energy is around you. And there's a reason why that has come. Now, on your mind, this makes me realize the value of that energy, by the way. Seven of Wands, you're protecting yourself from someone or something. Someone or something. It's almost like your mind can I think you know who this person is or who this energy is. Because your mind has already thought of ways to get back at it. You know, like how when we don't like someone and we feel that they're going to come in front of us, we have this narrative ready in our head. That kind of energy is in your mind right now. So you're prepared for whatever that comes along your way. Somebody has eye on something that you have. So be very careful of your possessions. See, what is coming in for you, Gemini, is the Ten of Pentacles. Money, good energies, growth, expansion, abundance. But it's coming for you. So you have to keep yourself very protected this week. Very protected. Challenge is the High Priestess. High Priestess is literally the energy of being quiet. Keeping things to yourself. So make sure that you're able to withhold information which does not need to reach everyone. Because somebody has eye on what you have. The advantage is the Seven of Cups. The advantage is that, you know, for you, when things open, it's not one, it's 7 times. It's almost like every door right now, everything that you're touching is turning into gold. Everything that you're clicking on is working. So I get it. That means the larger message for you, Gemini, here is make sure you protect your energy. Wow, your guidance from the universe to raise your frequency. We have your power card, Lovers, which is Gemini energy, which is you becoming one with your higher conscious, you becoming one with yourself. Gemini is a sign of duality, you know, yin and yang, masculine, feminine, you and your dark side and your not so dark side. I'm not getting the word for it right now. But yeah, basically operating as one, protecting yourself. Lovers is 2 different, yet operating as one. Lovers is also by the way, a decision to be made in order to move to the next step. So the universe is actually saying, Gemini, make sure you protect yourself, especially when you're receiving everything. Let's go ahead, Gemini, and let's clarify what is this Ace of Wands, because this Ace of Wands is what we're starting with. King of Pentacles and the World. This is a lot. You already have 10 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the father of money and the world. That's massive growth. That's the job you want, the position you want, the chair you want, the travel you want, seeing the world. That's money in its prime. Page of Swords within, we've got the Hierophant and the Four of Swords. For a lot of you, you are actually, the information that you're gathering, you can't really reveal where you're gathering from. How you've got to know about something, Gemini, you're not able to express how you got to know. For a lot of you, you're also quietly taking counseling sessions or therapy that you don't want to publicly or openly talk about, or you're thinking about doing that. For a lot of you, internally, you've also distanced yourself from something or someone already. Seven of Wands on your mind, we've got the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Oh, we've got the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. This is actual absolute clarification that you're protecting something. And you're protecting something that you've already, it's not the first time you're doing this. You've done this before. For a lot of you, you're protecting your Gemini because this is a choice that you chose. Maybe people advise you not doing it, but because you chose it and now it's a choice that you have to live with, you're protecting that. But in your advantage, you're getting to make a choice all over again. Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what is the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. And for a lot of you, an opportunity is coming to take you out of financial problems and financial issues. Money is coming your way. There is an opportunity to make more money. Help is coming your way. High Priestess, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. I just want to say there is an energy around you that's not particularly fond of you, Gemini. Could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. There is an energy around you it's very competitive. It's very, it's almost like they can't stand you. To be very, very honest here. This energy has completely taken over it's not taken over the reading, but it's just like it's watching your reading right now. Somebody's watching your reading. Somebody's keeping a tab on you. Seven of Cups for your advantage, Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. You've got a chance to make a choice all over again, which is why I think you've got the Lovers is also about making a choice. You've got a chance to make a choice, make things right, not repeat the previous cycle. There is the significance of number 8, infinite, a loop here. And your advantage right now is if again you are given choices, I don't think you're going to choose the same thing. For those who choose, they will go back into the same loop. But your advantage here is you have a way out. Is it easy? No. Is it worth it? Yes. Let's see what the Lovers is from the universe. Oh my gosh. There you go. The Wheel and the King of Swords. Wheel is the 4 fixed signs again. We've got Aquarius, we've got Taurus, we've got Leo, and we've got Scorpio. These are 4 fixed signs, 4 fixed seasons. After again a turnover, again a cycle, the King of Swords, there is an opportunity coming. There is a logical, analytical, well thought decision this time you're going to make. Not out of emotions, but out of logic. And you're an air sign. You can do it. So that something does not repeat itself all over again. That is what I have for you, Gemini. That was quite a roller coaster of a reading and quite a strong energy. Okay, better choices. Moving on to, hello Cancer, welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 25th to the 31st May, the last week of the month. Let's see, we've got your energy oracle out, Cancer. Let's get your deck right here and let's see what amazing messages want to come out. What is Cancer bringing to the table? And we've got a card here for you. Already, but not moving. Within Cancer, still not moving. Already, but not moving. On your mind, oh my gosh, this is so good. What's coming towards you? Whoa. Challenge, advantage, one card that's going to help. Okay, firstly, Cancer, wow. 10 of Pentacles underneath. Firstly, wow. What a beautiful layout. I just want to say, this whole thing leads to love, money, financial independence. It's quite an amazing spread. Let's talk, Cancer. Your energy oracle is, oh my God, look at that. Card number 44, woman holding a heart. There's a woman holding a heart, Cancer, however it resonates with you. Very proudly, very beautifully. I mean, this is 44 comes down to number 8. Woman, this is either a feminine energy that's really proud of what, you know, what she has, what she's done, what she's made. Or this is you thinking about a woman holding a heart. This is just a beautiful energy where a person is, trusts their heart, trusts themselves a lot, irrespective of the gender. We're starting with the Knight of Pentacles. Already, this person has a mode of transport to, but not moving. This is, I have to say, this is the wealthiest knight, by the way. Not a king yet, not a queen, but the wealthiest knight. It has the money, it has the resources, but it's almost like you're ready, you're dressed up, but you're not moving. Within, you've got the 4 of Pentacles, which is a decent amount of things that you have, stable enough for yourself, but not moving. A lot of you are keeping your money very close and tight. On your mind, you've got the Ace of Cups, lot of love. Emotionally, you're overwhelmed, like you're overflowing at this point of time. It's almost like you want to say, life is too kind. I'm so grateful. What's coming is the 9 of Pentacles. This is financial independence. Again, I'm picking up a very single energy here, but a person is very, very, looking very good, looking very content, looking very happy. And this is all self-made, all self-made. This is that feeling of I have created this, I'm going to enjoy it. Challenge is the 6 of Pentacles. Not surprised. 6 of Pentacles is equal give and take. So you're being very calculative, you're being very, you want to know where your money is going, you want to know where your resources are. You're not handing them over easily, you're keeping a stock check of everything. The challenge is you don't know who to give how much and how much should go where. That's why you're holding everything very close. Now, advantage, Cancer, is the 2 of Cups. Woman holding a heart and 2 people. There is definitely love in this reading. To raise your free... Come on. 6 of Wands. This is absolute victory, Cancer. But can I tell you, this horse is moving. This horse is, when you come back, and you declare I'm a winner, you don't stop. You just keep, that the winning horse never stands. It takes these rounds, and people look at the winning horse and then they go like, oh wow. So your advice is to move, simply put. Okay, let's clarify. Let's see what we've got here. Knight of Pentacles. What are you waiting on? Six of Swords and the Devil. See, you want to make the move, but something is holding you back. Something. It could be anything. You do want to make the move. You do want to travel. You do want to go forward with something. In your mind, you're very sure. You've thought about it, but something holds you back. There is something dark here that holds you back. Interestingly, we've got the Devil that holds you back, and your advantage is the Two of Cups. So there is one energy that holds you back, and there is one energy that makes you feel very happy. You would know. Four of Pentacles within you, Two of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Cancer, you want to do a lot, but you're holding yourself back. It's the same message. And the more you hold yourself back, the more it does not let you sleep. You make these plans, you hold the world, you look for things, you find things, you may have found them also, but you don't know how do you act on them. Ace of Cups on your mind, Page of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. There's more holding energy here, by the way. Pages are usually messengers, messages. Seven of Pentacles. Even if you have love towards something, you would want to express it. You're full of it, but you're still holding back. You're not able to express something is holding you back here. And your energy is woman holding a heart. Nine of Pentacles. Let's see what's coming towards you this week. That's a good energy. Boom, boom. 9 is clarified by two nines. 9 of Cups and 9 of Wands. And this is, this is a manifestation, by the way, a wish. And this is waiting for that wish to happen. What are you waiting for? Waiting. Oh, we've got the Ace of Pentacles underneath. Look, waiting is the energy of waiting. If you say, I will wait for it to happen, I will wait for the money to come, I will wait for the person to come, I will wait for the job to come, you will always be in the energy of waiting. By the way, this Ace and that 9 makes a complete 10. So you're one shy. And I think that one is action. You're waiting. Six of Pentacles for your challenge, Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Who do I give my money to? Where do I put my money? How do I enjoy? Where do I invest? Where do I give my resources? How much is too much fun? How much? You're being very calculative. The challenge here is you're being very, very calculative with your money, which is a good thing. But I do want to say it seems like the present is stalled because of a possible future. 10 of Pentacles underneath. We just spoke about it. Let's see the Two of Cups for your advantage. Makes me want to say you do have someone here in your energy that is equal and feels good. Oh, wow. You've got the Five of Swords and the Four of Wands. And I want to tell you, this is excellent because Five of Swords is that fight, okay? And Four of Wands is that coming back after the fight. It's like you can't live without this person and you should live with this person. You can't live with it or without it. It's that kind of a connection. For a lot of you, you may have recently had a fight. Recently, very recent. And the fight involves more people. Tower underneath. But I just want to say this, When it is in different environment, it's very, very violent and it's not good, not cohesive. But when it's just the two of you, or when it's just you and this energy, you know who I'm talking about, Cancer, it feels aligned, it feels good, and that's exactly the definition of Two of Cups. Six of Wands, from advice from the universe to raise your frequency, Cancer. We've got, oh wow, Hangman and the Two of Cups. I think the universe wants you to take a good look at the connection that you have on hand. It wants you to, literally, I'm telling you, I started by saying there's a devil, where there are two people in a connection. An advantage is the Two of Cups. Universe wants you to focus on the Two of Cups. The person that is your person, possibly. Because Hangman is getting a perspective, looking upside down. The universe wants you to focus on that energy that brings love into your life. Does not hold you back, brings love into your life. That's what I have for you. From the beginning till the very end, the same message. I think the only thing that answered it was the universe. So, 0 credits taken for that. Okay, that's what I have for you. Moving on to, let's go. We're moving on to Leo. Hello, Leo. I hope you're doing amazing. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 25th to the 31st, last week of May. Let's make some noise. Let's activate energies and let's get you some amazing messages. Leo, your energy oracle is already out. Let's go. Come on, let's break some ceilings here. Let's go. I'm feeling very charged right now. I don't know why, but yeah. We're starting with, okay. That is actually being charged within you, on your mind. Coming towards you this week. Okay. We have to talk. Challenge. Advantage. How is it that, Leo, your advantage is another energy, another fire sign, most likely Aries? One card that's going to help us raise frequency. 2 came out, so I'm just going to put that back in and take out 1 that's meant for you. Let's see what your energy oracle is. And we've got card number 20. We've got envy here. Envy. Are we comparing? Is there comparison? Because just want to point out the obvious. Comparison is the thief of joy. And joy is a challenge for you right now. I can clearly see that on the table. So if comparison is what is surrounding you, Leo, we need to drop it right now. Because you're fire. You're the sun. You can't compare anything to that. You're incomparable. Remember that always. We're starting with the Knight of Swords. This is a knight on a mission. Speed is of a sense. There is something that you're pursuing. And you're doing it in a true rebel style. You know, you're not listening to anyone. You're not hearing anybody's opinions. I don't know if you've laid down a plan, Leo. I don't know if you've put a board and done your work. You possibly didn't have time for it. It feels like a very quick, flashy idea and you're like on the move. As much as this is a very inspirational, aspirational night, this night gets it wrong most of the time. Telling you as a best friend, telling you as a person with good interest towards you, when you approach something with haste and speed, be prepared for the consequences. Preparation is always amazing. Within, you've got the Hierophant. Now, Hierophant is Taurus energy. I think, and this is actually what I'm talking about. Hierophant is that well laid out structure, well laid out plan. I sincerely hope you've not just kept it within, because it's showing itself within. It's not showing itself put out in, it's like, you know, you thought about the idea, it felt good, and you know what, let me start a company with, I can do this, I can do that, and the next day morning you go and you start it. That fast it seems. Maybe you saw someone do it. Your mind is at 8 of Cups. That's very fast. It's like morning you started it, and by second half of the day you're like, no, I can't do it. Let me just call it while I can. What is coming towards you is 8 of Swords. This is the energy of being stuck. I just want to say this is one of those readings where, and I don't want anybody to be going through this. Let me make it very clear. But this is an energy layout of when you make a decision and you make that decision on an impulse, this is what is likely to happen. Or if you make that decision based on the energy of comparison, because that is what the energy has come out. So obviously I don't want anybody to be going through this, but this is just something that I have to speak, that if you act out of comparison because somebody else is doing it, or you act out of impulse, it's most likely to kill your own joy. Challenges the 10 of Cups, it's killing your own joy. Simply put, your advantage is the Emperor. Your own energy is not your advantage. What is popping up here is Aries energy. Someone who's got more experience than you. It would be a good idea to show up in front of them, take some good advice, make hay while you can, and learn your lesson. And to raise your frequency guidance, we've got the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. This is the universe saying, and this is about decisions. This is about choices. You know, this is when people actively choose something, and then a path opens for them. So universe is also saying focus on the choices, on the decisions, because it's the decision and the choice that then opens up the path and decides your life forward. So why are you doing what you're doing? Is this what you wanted to do? They always say, right, whenever we get stuck at something, ask yourself why you started it. Knight of Swords, let's see this Knight of Swords. King of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Oh, now King of Wands is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. I think this is you. I think this has got to do with payments. This has got to do with, I don't know. The energy feels like somebody is trying to act fast or escape a situation because they don't want to make payments, because they don't want to, I mean, you're aware that you have to make payments, but, or you have to give somebody something, you're liable to give, responsible to give someone something, but you may not have it. The Hierophant within, Taurus energy within, Nine of Swords, and the Fool. You are looking for a clean break. I think a lot of you, or the energy is suggesting that the minute it hit, you do realize your mistake, and now you're wondering how you can fix it. Clean break. The word I'm getting is clean break. Eight of Cups on your mind, Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Clearly, a lot of you don't want to be a part of something anymore. Not anymore. I think some of you have taken financial hits and financial losses here because of the impulse, comparison, speed, haste, or sometimes a decision that you thought would work but did not. Your mind, you know, in your headspace, you're also looking for someone who can help you get out of this mess. That's exactly what the Emperor is there for. Eight of Swords, the energy coming towards you this week. We've got the, oh wow, interesting. Two of Wands and the Lovers. The universe is also suggesting Lovers, which is a decision, a choice, a union, a sound decision. I think the universe is encouraging you to speak the absolute bare truth. There is no more, I don't think there is anything more that you can hide. Ten of Cups for your challenge, Leo. We've got the Moon and the King of Swords. For a lot of you, the challenge may directly be an Aquarius energy. But the challenge here is, yeah, it's killing your joy. You thought it would put you in the place of power and position, but you cannot see that happening. I think this was a dream project. It does feel like that. You thought it would, but it didn't. Some of you are still not thinking straight, still not operating in this, since there is so much money involved, from the logics of it. Emperor for your advantage, which I feel is the most important energy here. We've got 2 threes on the table, 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands, and this is collaboration, this is coming together, this is teamwork, this is bringing in the experts, this is taking the advice, so that you can get a clean break and you can plan your next move. Clearly this one, whatever this ongoing was, where you've kind of hit a wall with your finances or everything, it's done. It's done. Universe is calling you to call in the experts who can take over. From the universe, you get Judgment and 6 of Wands, which is absolute victory. Again, another, this is 20. Envy is 20, by the way. And Judgment is another choice, it's a comeback, it's another decision. And this is a decision. You know, can I just say this, Leo? Sometimes the only thing we all want to do is we want to win. And we ask for victory and we ask for success. But when we ask for victory and success, we don't know how we're going to win. I think there's a specific way you saw, and that did not turn out. But the universe is saying there is a better, bigger way for your success, and it involves people. But first, you've got to clear up this so that you can, cut your losses and move on to the next. That's what I have for you. Seemed very specific. Okay, we're moving on to... Hello, Virgo, and welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy reading from 25th to the 31st, the last week of May. And let's see what amazing messages want to come out for Virgo. Your energy oracle is already out. And let's see what Virgo energy is. Where is it at? What's going on? What's lining up for you? Let's make something happen. Virgo, we're starting with... Okay, but that is a good energy. I mean, it's hard, but guess what happens after this? Within, on your mind, Virgo, you've got a Capricorn on your mind coming towards you. Your challenge this week. Advantage. One card that's going to help you raise your frequency. You're getting another opportunity. Being at the right place at the right time. Okay? And this could be the one. This could be the one, Virgo. You cannot approach it the same way you've been approaching it until now. I'm picking up very strongly, there is a lack of trust here. There is you don't feel you can trust anybody around you. I'm not so sure of the energy that's around you, because I'm not really picking up anybody else's energy, but I want to say that your own energy is coming in that it cannot trust anyone. So when you're in a space like that, first, foremost, trust yourself. Be confident in your own approach. That's going to clear up a little bit things for you. But you're getting another exact place, same time, a landing spot. You're getting a landing, an opportunity to land something. Your energy oracle, Virgo, is 46, comes down to number 10, the thinking man. This is strategy. This time around, you cannot use the one that was used before. This person thinks from a logical mind. Air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There is some significance here. You're an earth sign. You're being encouraged to think like the air. Fast, quick, steadfast, and in your own advantage. We need to see if we get an ace of sword here. We're starting, because we need an ace of sword, a new thought, a new idea, very badly, I'm telling you, Virgo, because we're starting with the 10 of swords. This is it. Every previous idea, plan, thought, none of them worked. None of them have worked. And you're feeling like, damn it, I'm done, I'm finished, I'm out of the game. So we need an ace of sword very badly in your reading, very, very badly. I don't think I'm going to be at peace if I don't see that. Because you're getting an opportunity again. Within, you've got the 7 of Cups. Oh my gosh, the amount of ways, probabilities and possibilities that's going on within you. It can happen like this, it can happen like that, it can happen like this, it can happen like that. You are all over. So emotionally, because I think you really want this bad. 7 of Cups pops up when we really want something, and then we start building things around it. On your mind, you've got the devil, Capricorn energy. Is that a problem? Yeah. The devil is dark. The devil is tempestuous. The devil is desire. The devil is all those things that... and in your case, the devil may be actually the lack of trust in the other person, the other energy, the other body. Again, I'm still not seeing another energy. Because the devil it's coming in your mind. So I don't know the conversations you're having, what you're feeding yourself with, but something has a hold on your mind. What's coming is the best piece of news, 3 of Wands. Another opportunity. Exact same place, exact same time. We'll clarify and see to get more information. Challenge is 2 of Swords. You don't trust, you don't. In fact, you're being very watchful this time. You're going so, you're like on your toes. How she's got those 2 swords behind and still talking to people. It's like you're being very watchful. You don't know who's got your back and who's not got your back. Advantage is the 9 of Pentacles. This is money, wealth, financial independence. You're not out of resources. You're good with resources. To raise your frequency, Virgo, we've got your guidance from the universe is the 7 of Swords. I think even the universe is telling you that we need the Ace of Sword. This person is sneaking out and he's leaving the Ace of Sword, the truth and the clarity behind. The universe is saying that every time that you are going to sneak out of situations, it's almost like there is a particular truth or an idea that you've not tried yet. And you don't try that and you leave that and you quickly escape out of a situation. Universe wants you to see the Ace of Sword. We've got the Ace of Sword here. It's lying right here. He's left the Ace of Sword. He's taken all the other and he's sneaking out. And what is Ace of Swords? Ace of Swords is a brand new approach, brand new idea, brand new mindset. Maybe for a lot of you, it's approaching the situation with a brand new, hardcore, killer, I'm going to do it, I'm going to get it done, confident approach. Strategy. Remember the thinking man? What's the Ten of Swords, please, for Virgo? Knight of Wands and the Magician. So whatever that is that did not work out, firstly, it was, it's definitely a manifestation. Okay, again, the Magician has all the four elements, the sword, the pentacle, the cup, and the wand. That means you have at least tried this 4 to 5 times. I think you almost got it. He's leaping, but he's not landed. That's why you're getting another landing. So strongly it's coming that it's not landed before. It was half done. The landing is still left. 7 of Cups. 3 of Wands and the 2 of Cups, and 3 of Wands is what is coming. I think this is the coming together of two people. It's a handshake, it's a mutual agreement, it's a signing of paper, it's a marriage, it's a union, it's the consent of two people. Ace of Cups underneath. So what is the devil? What is the devil in for Virgo? 4 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Interesting. In your headspace, the darkness, Virgo, that is showing itself is, okay, I don't know how to say this, but you know how people are, they have money, but they are less on empathy. They are less on... This is simply an energy of a person who is withholding the ability to give, if it makes sense. Because, and it comes from, if I give, then I will have less. There is no intention here to give. This is a person here who's closely keeping, if he has 4, he's keeping all the 4. And if you keep everything with you, and if you don't give out, you will never have more. And how long will you live your life with just those 4 pentacles? Imagine living life on $4 because you're not willing to give a buck out. This feels like an emotional distress towards giving. 3 of Wands, oh my God. I just want to take all of them because in no way these 3 cards could have come. 3 of Wands is an opportunity that you're getting, another landing that you're getting, and we've got the Wheel, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and we've got the Sun. A brand new day, a brand new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles is a brand new opportunity. Wheel is a game of fortune, good fortune, timing. Number 3 is very significant. Number 10 is very significant. 13 is very significant. 21 is very significant. 19 is very significant. Leo season is very significant. August is very significant. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. Very significant for you. Watch out for these. Again, Taurus, which is this right now. Again, another landing position. 2 of Swords for your challenge. We've got Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Pages are small. Pages are naive. Again, this is not being able to put your trust into someone. Therefore, doing everything by your own. I don't know if you're taking the help of an expert. Because that's what the thinking man suggests. If something is not working for you and it's out of your hands and out of your purview and expertise, then it's a good idea to bring in the right people. You're landing halfway, or you're landing because maybe you don't have the right people. Or maybe you're trying to attempt it. Nine of Pentacles for your advantage. Five of Cups and the High Priestess. You've not got the Nine of Pentacles yet. The advantage is if you can get this through, there is a lot of financial independence. You can literally build a wall. You can literally have privacy, privilege, a fountain, a garden, a front yard, a backyard. I also want to point out the obvious, Virgo. A lot of you don't believe you can have this. And for a lot of you, this is because of your past experiences. This energy is still looking back at the past, still mourning the loss, still talking about the past. Turn around and we've got the Two of Cups. And Two of Cups is the handshake. A lot of you are focusing on every time that it did not go right versus focusing on what if it goes right. The energy is going into the wrong place. Seven of Swords from the universe, Virgo. Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot. The universe is saying the whole freaking wealth, the whole Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot, which is July season, Cancer season. Again, I feel July, August are very, very significant for you. But you cannot deceive yourself. You cannot approach this from dishonesty. You cannot approach this from... you have to approach this from the thinking man's point of view. And the thinking man is a logical man. Or maybe you need to bring in the expert. And maybe you're supposed to invest in order to get something back. Because clearly there is again a landing spot opening for you. Some will make it, some will not. Idea is for all of us to make it. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Moving on to... Hello, Libra, and welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy from 25th to the 31st May, the last week of the month. Energy Oracle is out. Let's go, Libra. Let's see, what are you bringing to the table? Where is Libra energy at? Let's get some amazing messages to close off the month. And we're starting with, I did see this card actually. That's a good energy. Within, when these two, oh my God, the entire vertical lineup is of travel, movement, progress, accomplishment. Good for you. What's coming in? Challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Energies look good, Libra. But I think there's a confrontation here. Hang on. The energy that we've got for you is the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Card number 41 comes down to 5. 7th chakra is your aura, your protection bubble. It's your... it's how you talk about yourself to the universe. It's a direct call between you and the universe. How you speak about yourself, what messages are you relaying, what is your direct conversation Very important. That's what the energy needs you to focus on. We're starting with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about movement, using technology, using communication. You've got good support around you. You're on a path. You're fine. You're good. Again, these are all, it's air sign. Your mind is on the right path. Within, you've got the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, which is again being on a path, and this is the universal energy. Clearly, there is something here, I said Cancer, but Libra, that you are having a conversation with the universe. You're flowing with the flow of the universe. On your mind, you've got the World. This is accomplishment. These are 4 fixed signs here. We've got Aquarius, we've got Leo, we've got Scorpio, we've got Taurus. 4 seasons. A cycle. The world is an accomplishment. The world is a teleport from one point to another. Clearly, there is something that you want and you want to do, and you've seen yourself from point A to point B, and it's very strong in your mind. There is a goal that you want to accomplish. It's very strong in your mind. What is coming towards you this week is the 5 of Swords. Not a fan of this energy. Not a fan of this energy. Because your energies are very aligned. It feels like there is an energy that comes and kind of triggers you or ticks you. We'll see what that is. But we don't need... where you are, this energy is not doing justice to you. Your challenge is the 6 of Pentacles, which is why your challenge is, where do I give my energy? So you're being very calculative. You have to be very. 6 of Pentacles is the mini justice, and justice is your power card. So 6 of Pentacles is the pip equivalent of the universal major arcana justice. Your challenge here is, who do I give? How much do I give? Maintaining your own harmony and your own peace, because clearly you're on a path. Now your advantage is the 2 of Wands. This is nice because you get to decide where you want to move next. If you can sense that something is going to bring in drama, something is going to trigger, choose the other way. Simple. I think universe is showing you that. To raise your frequency and guidance from the universe, you get the very lovely King of Pentacles. He's the star of the show. I just want to say that. King of Pentacles is a very solid earth energy, very stable. Is fully aware of his or her own power. Very secure. Very, very secure. The universe is saying, you're solid. And if you're solid, then it doesn't matter, but the noise around you does not matter. You will only get affected by the noise if you let the noise come in. Shut out the noise, you're fine. That's why your 7th chakra, your aura, is your energy. It's got something to do with noise cancellation. Try your best to not hear everything. 6 of Swords for Libra, please. 5 of Pentacles and the Moon. It's a long path. It's a long journey. Good news is underneath we've got the star. Some days are exhausting, some days are tiring, some days are uncertain, some days are not defined themselves. But the good news is you're moving. You're not in the same place. Even let's say from morning to night, you have moved, you have shifted. It's unknown, and that's the only thing. We all cannot know everything, so that's fine. You're fine, Libra. Chariot is within you is clarified by the 2 of Wands, which is your advantage, and Tower. For a lot of you, again, this is a confirmation in the same reading that you already know where the drama is going to come from. Tower is the drama. What's coming in is the 5 of Swords. You know what has the potential to piss you off. You can look the other way. World on your mind, Magician, and the Page of Wands. It's so cute, Libra, because in your mind you are manifesting, you're exploring, you're very childlike, you're very excited, you've got this fire in your belly, you're upgrading your skills, You're putting another feather on your cap, and you're doing fine. And all of these are your desires, by the way. You're ticking off the list of all your desires. Let's see the Five of Swords, the energy that is actually bothering me. Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups could be a connection. Definitely it's not your energy, it's an outside energy. This could be, it is somebody else. Is that person close to you? Yes. Does that person have a lot of love for you? Again, yes. But it is also bringing chaos. Have to point out the obvious. And sometimes the way you've shown me where you are, Libra, you're not in the mood for this. Six of Pentacles, you're coming from a place of absolute focus, by the way. We've got the World twice on the table. The World and the Wheel. Can I say this? What I'm actually picking up from your reading, you have a goal. And the challenge here is that there is another energy here that keeps changing your goal, keeps changing your timeline. And you're somehow not able to go back to that goal. And the more you engage with this energy, now it could be anything, it could be anyone, but you coming back to you, because this is your reading, Libra, clearly there is something that you want to accomplish. And you're missing out on a timeline because of the interference of another energy or another source of distraction, however you want to term it. It takes you away from your original goal. And are you excited about your original goal? Yes. We have the Magician to the World, 1 to the last card. For a lot of you, this is all that you ever wanted. Two of Wands is clarified for your advantage by the Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Look the other way, because you already know this. If you go back to the same energy, it's an external energy, it's an outside energy. One of the things I can tell you that this energy has a tendency to be codependent. It brings in a lot of codependency. Yeah, it takes you away from your own path. And it hurts you. It does. It's very hurtful. King of Pentacles to raise your frequency is Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess to raise your vibration, raise your frequency, and guidance from the universe, Libra. You know what it is that you want. You absolutely know. And you're also, look, there is something here about you and your aura, your higher consciousness. You're absolutely aware about it. I think you have inner conversations and inner dialogues much more than you actually verbally speak it in real time. But this time there is another energy here, and that other energy has a tendency to trigger you. So maybe just for this week, try to keep your mind off that energy. That's what I have for you. Moving on to hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 25th to the 31st. Energy Oracle has slipped and come out, and we're going to keep it because what an entrance. Cards are just flipping out of my hand. Okay, Scorpio, let's see. This is 25th to the 31st, the last week of May. Let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you. Let's raise the vibration, the energy on the table. We're starting with, okay, there is an idea coming within, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage. Wow. And one card that's going to help us raise frequency, guidance. I just want to say that the cards are beautiful. You've got some of the best cards in Even in the challenge, you've got a very beautiful card. In advantage, you've got an amazing energy. So it makes me want to say the energies are working in your favor. Question is, Scorpio, what are you going to do? Your energy oracle is card number 49, which comes down to 13, which comes down to number 4. And 4 is your challenge. There are no coincidences. Angel of love. Is love a challenge? Is a connection a challenge? Is the meeting of someone a challenge? We're starting with the Hangman, a temporary pause, a timeout, thinking about something, thinking about what can you do in this situation. You're running out of scenarios, so you're looking for another point of view. Within, you've got the Ten of Wands. Again, something has ended its course and you're like, no, I can't deal with this anymore right now. I need something new, refreshing. Mind, you've got Justice. Justice is justice. For a lot of you, it could be the court system, court rulings, court proceedings, the legal system. You want justice in a situation. Maybe things have been unfair for you. Maybe you've run out your course and now you want karmic justice. What's coming in therefore is the Fool, 0. All of this indicates that you're wanting something new and something new is coming. Possibly you're manifesting it. Now your challenge is the 4 of Wands. Remember, the Angel of Love comes down to a number 4. Both of them have the same energy of love, harmony, peace. That's a challenge. You and your heart being one, the simplest explanation, the alignment between you and your heart, that could be a challenge. Advantage is the World. This is the ending, the completion, the happy ending is an advantage. What in this situation could be your happy ending? You have to ask that to yourself. That's where you will get the answer. World has 4 fixed signs here. We've got Taurus, we've got Aquarius, we've got Leo, we've got Scorpio. These are 4 fixed seasons. It's almost like it's like some things, how things end. They no longer serve us. They're no longer meant to be a part of our life. And that's why sometimes they just end and, it's a happy ending, because how long do you stay with something or someone? But it's almost like whatever it is, it has served its purpose. To raise your frequency, guidance from the universe, 9 of Swords. Wow, for a lot of you, this is a lot of stress. Which makes me want to say that this is not a small thing, this is a big one. But because this is the guidance of the universe is saying, it's almost like the universe is saying that what I'm picking up from you, Scorpio, right now is anxiety, is stress. So the only thing I can relay back to you is the energy of anxiety, is that of stress. I cannot help you until you don't activate your energy. The Hangman, we've got the Moon and the Star. That's a good energy, because wherever you are, wherever you are stuck, there is a way out. There is a way out. There is a way to free yourself from it. There is a way. It may not be the path that you would like. Simply put. Moon is the opposite of Sun. And Star is the healing. So healing does not, in order to heal, you have to learn to heal in darkness also. Just by healing in the presence of Sun, you're never healed, because at the end of the day, you go to sleep at night, and that's where you're actually getting that same energy back again. So you may have to learn to heal yourself through your darkness, through the night time too. Maybe before going to sleep, the things that you tell yourself, those are the ones you need to check the most, because next day morning you wake up with that energy. That is actually your takeaway from this reading. Simply put. 10 of Wands within, 3 of Cups and 6 of Cups. I mean, whatever, if this is a connection, it meant a lot to you. It meant a lot to you. Underneath, we have the 10 of Swords. You've had some good times. You've had some great times. It meant, or rather, it still means a lot to you. You will, I think you will hold it dearly. I don't know if you get to keep it. Justice on your mind. We've got the 10 of Wands again, which is within you. And the 4 of Cups. You're not in that place to accept something new. Something has taken a toll over you. For a lot of you, if this is a connection, a particular connection has taken a massive toll over you. You're not open to anyone new. You are not interested in anyone new. You're still in that previous stage of it ending and realizing that it's ending. But clearly, if, I don't know, if somebody's asking for if you've moved on or no, you've not. You still hold something very close and dearly to you. I'm not so sure if you still want to pursue it, but the Fool coming towards you, yeah, you're not, see, by logic, another timeline is opening for you because something is finished, it's run its course. But you have not entered that timeline. Your advantage is the world to enter the new timeline. You've not. You're not. We've also got Virgo here. For a lot of you, you're still stuck almost like 7 to 9 years, 7 to 9 months ago. And you're still holding that lamp or light for someone. And you will be entering a new cycle. You may not realize this because we are always moving into a new day, a new cycle. But you're carrying the previous energy with you. 4 of Wands for your challenge. We've got the Temperance and we've got the 5 of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you cannot let go. You cannot let go of the loss. You're unable to move from this loss. You're still running scenarios. And for a lot of you, I simply want to say that this is still crying over spilt milk. I don't know, Scorpio. The World for your advantage. We've got the Lovers and the Tower. Look at that. A particular timeline, a particular connection, a particular cycle is over. It's over. It's done. This very rarely comes. I've never really seen this combination in a very long time. I don't think I've seen it that I can recall or recollect. But for me, when I see Lovers and Tower, it's literally something is anyways on shaky foundation. It's not going to be lasting for long. But everything else that you're showing is that it's very hard for you to, and I get it, but you are delaying your own timeline. Too many nights are spent crying, thinking about it. This feels like a very, very intense healing. 9 of Swords, universe and vibration. My gosh. I don't know. You're self-sabotaging yourself. I just want to say, Scorpio, I get it. For a lot of us, sometimes we feel that this is it. This is the love of my life. But at which point do you find yourself the love of your life? Because if you don't treat yourself well, why would anybody else treat you better? And maybe this is not in your life, or you're kind of losing it because you're losing yourself. Maybe if you get yourself back, if you become assertive with yourself, if you fall in love with yourself, if you take good care of yourself, why will people not want to be with that kind of energy? There is something here about healing yourself, falling in love with yourself, because whether you realize it or not, Cycles are moving, times are changing, people are moving, new people are going to come. But if you don't move, you don't change, you might be in the same place. Yeah, that was not going to deny, very hard for me to say, but it is what it is. Moving on to Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy reading, 25th to the 31st May. Energy Oracle is out and about. Let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you, Sag. What is Sag doing the last week of May? We're starting with within, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage. One card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Definite transformation, definite ending. And when things end, it opens the space for new things to come. Yep. I can pretty much, one look at the cards, I can tell you, Sag, you are absolutely, you have no clue what's going on. You feel like you're being kept in the dark. Your energy, oh, this is lovely. You should claim this. Card number 32 comes down to 5. This is door to spirit. It's very beautiful energy. It's almost like, you know how we get this gush of wind, we get a little goosebumps, we get those feelings where we feel like, oh wait, something is watching me, something is around me, and you just feel a little sense of calm and relief. It's that kind of an energy. It feels like one of those weeks where a lot of signs are going to show themselves to you, and signs that have relevance to you, you would know. Two people cannot have the same sign, If I resonate with 1111, it's not necessary somebody else will. Somebody else could resonate with 77, 777, who knows? But these signs are going to be very specific to you. You'll feel these signs. They'll feel cold, windy. They will touch you. They will touch your skin. We're starting with the moon. Right now, everything seems absolutely dark, blank, bleak to you. You have no idea. And you have a feeling, you have this feeling that shit, something's about to happen. And it's always a feeling that reveals itself later on. Within, you've got the 4 of Pentacles. This 4 of Pentacles in this deck is a little odd because here the doors are completely closed and locked and we don't know what's on the other side. Again, very similar to the moon energy. We don't know. There is something, but it will not show itself till you don't unlock the doors and you go on the other side. If you do unlock the doors, if you are brave enough to do that. So if you are brave enough to take this path, you'll know what's on the other side. Right now, everything inside you is not at that point or place where you're willing to, there is fear, there is resistance. That's the right word. There is resistance. On your mind, you've got the 9 of Cups. You're wishing though. You're wishing for something very strongly. But your mind, active mind, and your subconscious or the energy within you, they're not in harmony right now. You're actively wishing, but within you're like, no, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't want to see what's on the other side. I suggest if you really want what you're asking for, you start convincing yourself within first. It's already mine. What is coming towards you is death. This is the absolute ending. Something is way past its expiration date, way past its timing. It's done. It's finished. It's over. It served its purpose. Challenge is the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be another energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water sign. Challenge could be a person who's, Queen of Cups in itself is a very beautiful energy, very loving energy. But I don't know why it feels like one-sided love or like an unrequited love. There is just one energy here. Advantage is the Page of Swords. A Page of Swords is a very curious energy. It's very excited. Page of Swords is not afraid of the moon. And you're starting with resistance. So Page of Swords has zero resistance. Page of Swords is like, give me any job, give me anything, I'm going to go and find it. It's a very, very peppy, upbeat, curious, quick, sharp, wants to do things. That's your advantage. Just because you don't know what's going to come tomorrow, what's going to come to you, what's next in your life, does not mean you start resisting everything. In fact, that's the moment where you become upbeat, because God knows anything can come. To raise your frequency, we've got the Seven of Wands. Look at this energy. It is actually saying, and I'm going to sum it up in 3 words for you, and that's actually the gist of your entire reading, Sag. Bring it on. Bring it on. Let's clarify. Wear your best piece of outfit, get out and say, bring it on. The Moon, Queen of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Trying to make something happen. The vision is there. The resources may not be so much, but it's not like you don't have, you've still got something. All of us have something that we can put in. So also I want to say, if this is a connection, there is a massive difference here between the two people. Both want the same thing, but there is seniority, there is age gap, there is job differences, there is positioning power. There is an imbalance between the two people. Four of Pentacles within Sag. We've got the High Priestess and the Tower. This is it. This is the issue. Within, what you're telling yourself is preparing yourself for the worst. You may want to stop doing that. Nine of Swords underneath. Within, your energy is so closed off, there is so much resistance within, and there is the stronger part of your gut says it's not going to work, it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Guess what? When you say it's not going to work, then it doesn't work. So you've got to change the way you speak to yourself. Nine of Cups on your mind, that's a good one. Page of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I think what you speak actively, you've got to, and I think this comes when do we speak the most when we're talking to ourselves? Where we are not, it's our sleep. Watch your dreams. Take a note of what you're dreaming. Take a note of when you're not actively thinking and you're just lost and you're just pondering what are your thoughts. Those are dangerous. That we need to change and make it similar to your active mind. Death coming towards you. The Four of Cups and the Judgment. I don't think somebody's going to get a second chance here. Or let me simply put, you're not interested in second chances anymore. You're not going to give somebody a second chance. This ending is a manifestation of yours, and you don't want to come back to the same place, same people, same environment again. This is a natural ending that is coming towards you, Sag, because it's time and the universe is preparing you for something bigger and better. So therefore, you also have to start defining what is your bigger and better. If you put your attention on the past, then obviously there is a chance you will be thrown back into the past. Queen of Cups for your challenge is the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Again, there is an water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Strongly picking up Aquarius energy here. The challenge is it's almost like you're telling me you don't believe in yourself. Or you're only going to believe it when you actually physically see it with your eyes. But first, everything happens twice. First in the mind and then in the real world. If your mind is fed the worst possible outcome, or anxiety, or fears, or tower moments, then it's very hard to change the reality. Change within and the world changes. Page of Swords for your advantage. We've got the King of Wands and the Fool, very similar to the Page of Swords energy, very peppy, very upbeat, very passionate, very excited. Door to the spirit. Something here makes me want to say, along with bring it on, you've just got to believe that this is happening for your best. Seven of Wands, Page of Cups, and Two of Pentacles. I want to emphasize, and I'm going to emphasize this one more time, Sag, the universe strongly is advising you to trust in yourself, to believe in yourself, believe in your decisions. Maybe not give somebody a second chance immediately, maybe not jump into it. And approach this situation, whatever your situation is, because your mind is at the right place. Approach this situation a lot more upbeat rather than with resistance. If you're going to have resistance, you're going to delay your own timeline. And watch what you tell yourself when you go to sleep. That's what I have for you. We're moving on to hello Capricorn and welcome. This is my nose had an itch. Wholesome weekly energy from 25th to the 31st May 2026. The last week of the month. Let's see what amazing messages, what important, relevant messages want to come out for you, Capricorn. What is Capricorn bringing to the table? Let's go. Starting with, okay, within, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage, one card that's going to help raise frequency. You know, there is victory, but that energy, Capricorn, is way, way, way under. For some reason, it's not coming up on the top. The energy of victory and success is there, but it's extremely low. It's almost like you're not giving it priority. It's the last on your to-do list. It's the last everywhere. If you want it up, you've got to bring it up. Let's see what your energy oracle is. We've got card number 45. Tell me if you've not got this before. It comes down to number 9. Man holding a heart. This is a person who wears their heart on sleeve. Very blissful. Very, I want to say this is a person who romanticizes life. Is it a bad energy? No. But is this a serious energy? No. It's not a serious energy. You can't romanticize and be serious at the same time. That's why I'm picking up that there is victory, but it's very, very low. An interesting thing is you're starting with a 9, which is the 9 of Swords. Emphasis on nighttime, emphasis on not able to sleep, emphasis on ideas failing, ideas not working. But I just want to say this. It doesn't matter if 9 ideas fail. It doesn't matter if 99 ideas fail. It doesn't matter if 9,999 ideas fail. We only want one. If one we can make it work, boom. That's all you need right now. Which is why you cannot quit. 9 of Swords is usually that energy where people quit. I have another deck here. The last card is also 9 of Swords. I have another deck here. The last card is the Hermit, 9. Just because we are at 9, just because we feel it's not working, that's not the reason to quit. You've got to win only once. But for that, you've got to try as many times as possible. Within, you've got the King of Wands. There is passion here, or there is an Aries, Leo, Sag within you. It's a court card. Very masculine, very passionate, very, very, wanting to make a change, wanting to do something, wanting to be seen. King of Wands is a very flamboyant energy. It wants to be seen. This is within you. If this is you, then this should actually be on your mind, not within. Wanting to be seen and then keeping that energy within nullifies the whole concept of, I want to be seen. On your mind, you've got the Judgment. Judgment is resurrection, another chance. Again, both of them are fire. So you want another chance. You want to come back at something. You want to relive something, the days of glory all over again. Damn, it's coming very strongly to me. Now, what's coming towards you this week is the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is that moment where you thought something would work for you only to realize, crap, it's not going to work for me. Let me just leave the damn. It's almost like you were invited out, or you went out to have dinner, or you're just sitting at a table where at some point you realize, shit, I can't do this anymore. I'm getting up and I'm leaving because I need to find what's mine. So I see you stage a walkout, or realizing you need a walkout. Challenge is the Ace of Cups. You're not getting that opening. For a lot of you, it could be love. It could be, but we're not getting that opening. Because you're coming from a place of worry. 9 of Swords is worrying on the, this, I get it. You're doing 30 things and none of them are working, right? But in order for that one thing to work, you've got to stop focusing on the 30. So you're focusing on the 30 things that did not work instead. And please understand, it's a 24-hour job. You cannot do it for 5 minutes and say, but I did it today. No, I'm sorry. To change energies and to get them back, damn, you got to do it over and over again. Your advantage is the 8 of Pentacles, the energy of doing it over and over and over and over again so that you master the art of it. He's rebuilding. He will keep rebuilding till the rain comes. He will rebuild again. Rain comes, he will rebuild again. Why? Because he needs a freaking roof on his head. His dog is going to get wet. His money is going to get wet. So he's rebuilding. Your advantage is to rebuild. And it doesn't matter how many times you got to do it, but you got to do it because you got to protect what's yours. That's Virgo energy. To raise your frequency and your guidance from the universe, this is not a coincidence, Capricorn. We started with the 9, the universe is showing 10. The universe is saying that if you're going to be at 9, the next step is 10. You feel sorry for yourself. Every time you feel sorry for yourself, every time you hide, every time you shy, every time you say it's not working for me, universe is going to reply you back with, yes, it's not going to work for me. So you got to do it a million times. Did I say Cancer? I meant Capricorn. Let's clarify. A very straightforward message here. Somebody is romanticizing the idea of life, not serious, not living it, not honoring themselves, not being responsible for it. Not calling you out, stating what I see. Nine of Swords is clarified by Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. For a lot of you, it's not that there are no opportunities, but first you dread the hard work. Because maybe you're out of the game for a very long time. King of Pentacles underneath. For a lot of you, you're out of the game for a very long time. So now a lot of you don't even know where to start from. I just want to say, when people start all over again, the quantity and quality of work should be fucking thrown out of the window. The work should be what in front of you. That's how you honor yourself back. Don't question the quantity and quality when you've been out of work for a very long time. King of Wands within, Death, and the Hierophant. The ending of a way of leading life. And the Hierophant is very structured, very organized, very conventional, very traditional. What is within now is a very free, spirited, I want to see. There is a massive change that is happening within you also. What you were before, you're no longer that. The ones who were traditional and conventional have now become very detached, very different. And the ones who were very, let's say, I want to rule the world, I want to be seen, now want to be, if I can just get by my day, I'm okay. So there's a massive change in personalities. Judgment on your mind, Capricorn. We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. This is financial independence. This is celebration. This is enjoying. This is being able to live life on your own terms and conditions. We are clarifying the judgment with judgment. So what you want is actually that. Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. And it's a good idea that you stage a walkout out of places, because if you do this, that's where you find your Ten of Pentacles and Four of Wands. If you're going to be sitting on the same tables and having the same conversations, Capricorn, you're going to arrive at the same outcomes. If you want a different outcome, go find a different table, go find a different job, find a different organization, go find a different bunch of people, and change your life. Ace of Cups for your challenge. The Moon and the Three of Swords. Some of you are absolutely considering yourself unlucky in love. And I don't want to say that you're unlucky in love. It's just that right now you have so much that you're not able to find an opening anywhere. A lot of you are reeling from a heartache, from a heartbreak. A lot of you are not able to overcome the heartache and the heartbreak. A lot of you are calling yourself healed, but you're not healed. Eight of Pentacles for your advantage. Nine of Cups and Three of Pentacles. Now hear me very, very carefully, Capricorn. Your best bet is to involve yourself with other people, pick up jobs, pick up different tables, pick up different organizations. And let me tell you something, and I've said that, but I want to say it one more time because it makes a lot of sense in my head. When you go for work, when you are rebuilding, you don't look for the quality or the quantity of the work. You look for the fact that you're being approached for work or work energies around you. That allows you to multiply the energy of work. Once you're set in it, then we can talk about quality and quantity. Ten of Swords from the universe. Five of Cups and the Chariot. If you're going to stay in the Nine of Swords, that opening energy, the next energy is Ten of Swords. If you're going to stay, now two options. The universe is also saying you can either stay in the past or you can make the move. There is an emphasis here on romanticizing the past. A lot of you are romanticizing. You're sitting and gloating and bragging and thinking. And I am no one to say whether that's right or wrong, because sometimes that gives us a lot of joy when we look back on life and reflect. But ask yourself, how many hours are you spending? Are you spending 5 hours in your past? Ideally, you should not be spending more than 5 seconds. But that's a decision you have to make, because on the other side, there is a path, there is a move. But a lot of people don't realize this, that in order to move forward, we have to let go the past. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Moving on to hello, Aquarius, and welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 25th to the 31st May. Let's take out your energy oracle. It's the last week of the month. Let us see what amazing messages want to pop out for you. Aqua, getting a little bit peckish, a little hungry. It's 10:16, nighttime. Okay, we'll take that. That's the energy that we're starting with. Very nice, very fresh, very beautiful. Within, on your mind, coming towards you this week. Challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Aqua. Okay, there's something really nice and fresh, refreshing. Okay, the word is refreshing, and it's exciting, and you get to hold it. Possibly a message. Pages are messages. It's not big, it's small, but it has the potential to put a massive smile on your face. Yup, that's a good energy. We'll see. We will take it from there. But your energy oracle is, card number 42 comes down to 6. My collective has got this. Aquarius collective, I'm talking to you. This is victory. This is woman holding a coin. Very similar to what I just spoke. Something is coming. It may not be very big, but it could be the start of something big. It's going to put a smile on your face. Claim this right now. We're starting with a Page of Cups. The beautiful, refreshing energy, a refreshing message, a compliment, a comment, something. It's going to put a big fat smile on your face. Within, you've got the Four of Swords. You're being very protective about your energy. You're healing. You're being very quiet. I also find you catching nuances of life, your thoughts. They're very reflective. You're being very, very picky and choosy with your thoughts. It's good. The way you're treating yourself inside, it's nice. You're protecting yourself. On your mind, you've got Two of Pentacles, trying to make something happen. Moving monies, moving resources, multitasking, doing two things at a time. Both are of equal importance. Both have equal weightage. Both have equal priority. And you're figuring out how to do it. What's coming towards you is the Ten of Wands. Look, you're going to do it. You're going to finish it. You're going to complete it. But it's a long road. It's hard work. And I know Aquarius is not one to shy away from hard work, but yes, take care of yourself, take care of your health, make sure you give yourself the breaks that are needed. Your challenge is the Queen of Swords. Now, this is your energy. Queen of Swords is very good with her words, but it's coming in your challenge. So just be very careful, Aquarius, and I think you're already doing that because you're very careful where you're giving out your thoughts. So just be very mindful of that. It's simply put, it's already there, you're already doing it. But of course, you're Aquarius, and Aquarius is known for their tact, their honesty. Sometimes it's brutal, but maybe it's best if you keep your energy to yourself, because you're already doing it. You know, not everybody, the best way I can say is never give advice, especially, or never give something that you have great for free. Yeah, that ways you get to either earn for it or not even give that energy out, simply put. Now your advantage is the Two of Cups. There is another energy here. There's a handshake, there's an agreement, there is two odds who come together and make a very good couple. We have the Mad Hatter and the Rabbit here. Who would have guessed these two will end up together? That's the kind of thing that I'm picking up. To raise your frequency guidance from the universe, we've got the Devil. This is Capricorn energy. It's interesting because the same energy that is your advantage is the same energy that the universe kind of wants to tell you that when you're with this energy, just make sure that you make the most of this energy. Don't let the same energy that gives you joy suck the joy out of your life. Yeah, I know it's odd. It's very, very odd, but just know that two people can make it work as long as the two people define themselves in the connection. And it's very important to define that. Because here the people look bored with each other. It's almost like, okay, time's not passing. What do? We don't have anything to talk. We don't have anything to share. So just make sure that whatever this other energy is, you find some way to make it your own. Page of Cups is clarified by Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Look, there is something coming in to put a big smile on your face. It can come in any shape or form. Be open. Be open. Woman holding a coin. Something is coming in to put a big smile on your face. A person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly money, offer, anything. It's open and it's coming. Four of Swords within, you've got the Death and the Nine of Swords. See, this is it. This is why you're protecting yourself from within. You're ending all that crap and nonsense that does not let you sleep, that puts you into overthinking mode, puts you in an overdrive. You're anyways a very, fixed air sign. Your mind is 24 hours active. So now you're actively choosing to put an end to those things that kind of let your mind go into dark places. That's a good thing, Aquarius. That's very good. That's, I think, one of the steps of healing. Two of Pentacles. So you're doing a very good inner homework. On your mind, we've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Whatever you're doing something big. It's on the lines of creating a legacy, building a community, making more, growing, expansion. Please do it. Please do it. Your active mind is at a very good place. Continue to do what you're doing because it makes you feel very good. There's a lot of productivity in your mind space. Explore that. Keep that. Ten of Wands coming towards you. We have the Fool and the Knight of Wands. And it's very interesting. They're both similar. Very similar. Both energies are headed in the same direction. There is a leap of faith. There is a massive quantum jump like an energy. Almost makes me want to say that something is, it's not a small energy, it's a very big energy. It's like you take that jump to realize that you're on a brand new timeline. Or you're on a brand new timeline, and when you take that jump, you're suddenly, oh my God, so many timelines ahead. The energy that's coming towards you is that of a quantum jump, quantum leap. It's very exciting. Queen of Swords for your challenge. There you go. Page of Wands and the Hangman. Even if you're tempted this week, Aquarius, to give somebody a piece of advice, zip up. Don't. Let them figure it out on their own. Let them figure it out. This week, or I don't know, maybe that should be the mantra of your life. It's mine. Don't give advice for free. Don't. Sometimes it's best to be quiet and let people figure out their shit on their own. Two of Cups for your advantage. We've got Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups. It's interesting because one is love and the other is not interested. I think this is, I think this energy exists and you have moments with this energy only to realize that this energy is in your life because of the universe. This is not an energy that you've chosen. This is an energy that the universe has brought into your life. And it's in time, it will tell you where it stands, but you have your moments with this energy. But as of now, it is, you didn't see it coming, but it's there. Or you didn't think it was so big, but it is there. There is also some disconnect between this energy, by the way, but somehow it works. Like I said, who knew these two would end up together like that? The Devil, from guidance from the universe, we've got the Eight of Pentacles and Three of Cups. I just want to say again, it's the same thing. It's the same Two of Cups. Universe wants you to focus on this energy. It's saying some days you'll have to work hard on it. Some days are going to seem easy, but it has some relevance and importance in your life. It's very interesting. It's a very specific message. Some days it's going to require a lot more hard work. You may feel like you're going back to the drawing board, and some days it's going to feel very easy and smooth. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Moving on to hello Pisces and welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy from 25th to the 31st, the last week of the month. And let's see what amazing messages want to pop out for you. Your energy oracle is already out. Come on Pisces, hit me with some amazing energies. You've hit me with the best energy, by the way. Thank you. Let's go. The absolute gem, pure power energy is already on the table, Pisces. Congratulations. Within, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage. One card that's going to help you raise your frequency, guidance from the universe. Okay, clearly something is happening here and you're trying to make the most of it, Pisces. You're in a good energy. You're also expecting good. Something is off. And I'll tell you what is off. The off is also, the on button is also coming from you. You can switch it on and you can switch it off. The off button is also coming from you. Now the off button is the energy that's within you. And I feel this is the week where you turn it off. You shouldn't, but maybe you just do. We'll see. We're starting with, we've got card number 33, door to romance. Love. Who are you opening your door to, or who's opening their door towards you? 33 comes to number 6. 6 is a number of victory, success. It's a good number. And I like how you're starting the week with the sun. So you're in a good place. You're feeling nice, easy, light. Maybe love is on your mind. Maybe there's a place where you like going, where you feel loved. And I think you've got to come back. Because the heart is inside a cage. So the time that you're with the person is very, very beautiful. But for some reason, you cannot either bring the person back or it's there, but it's not yours to keep. You still need to make something official, or it's not entirely yours. Within, you've got the Nine of Swords. Yeah, and I guess that's why you have these, you're almost like, what can I do to make this mine? There is an essence here of what can I do to make this mine? I cannot, I need an idea, I need a way out. On your mind, you've got the Knight of Cups. There is love. There is love. You want to pursue this. Now, whatever this is, it could be a person, it could be situation, it could be job, it could be project, it could be anything. I'm talking here about the energies. You're in a good energy. Within you're feeling not so good about it because obviously you're uneasy. But when you think about it in your active mind, the alert mind, the woken mind, you want to pursue it. What's coming towards you is the Five of Swords. Now, this is not the best energy. And I think this is coming from within, because within you are uneasy. So what is likely to happen is, I would love it if you're within and on the mind. How you think of it, feel of it within, and your mind would both align. Because then what you would come to you is a product of alignment. What is coming towards you, a fight, a conflict, a little bit of trigger, trauma, drama, is coming because here you want to pursue, but here you're like, oh no, maybe it doesn't work, maybe, if, but, when. Challenge is the High Priestess. There you go. This is the challenge. The High Priestess is the source. High Priestess is the Nine of Swords. High Priestess is that energy that sits within. What you speak to your subconscious, what do you speak within? Especially what you speak to yourself at night before going to sleep. Now, if you want this so bad, then you might want to start talking, it's mine. Rather than maybe it's mine on Monday, Tuesday, but not on Friday, Saturday. Like, be dead sure about it. Your advantage is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is, again, this is an air sign. Thoughts, ideas, pages are still small, they are still developing. Your choice of words are going to be very important, Pisces. You're still learning, you're still developing, you're still forming this. You're still forming it. So your advantage would be, how would you want to approach it? From fear, worry, anxiety? Or from, oh my God, I can totally make this mine. To raise your frequency and advice from the universe, you've got the Knight of Swords, the only knight who's absolutely dead sure he or she is not going to back down. And there is something here about surety. Like, make a decision and be all in. When you're all in, then you don't have these kind of thoughts. When you're all in, you have this. Which is, by the way, your energy. So there is something here that you want, you love, you're very close to it. Could be a person, could be anything, but you've not got to keep it yet. You cannot call it yours yet. Sun is clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Empress. Oh my gosh. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Also picking up Venus. This is growth, this is expansion. This is possibly wanting to marry, second time, having a baby with someone. This is from the Queen to the Empress. This is actually wanting to keep something, calling it your own. Nine of Swords within, Pisces. We've got Hermit and the Eight of Swords. See what you're speaking to yourself within. There you go. This is the solution to this whole situation. What you're telling yourself. For a lot of you, you may have been with someone for 9 years, without someone for 9 years, 9 years in isolation. Possibly you're falling in love after 9 years, definitely after a very long gap. And now you don't know how to go about it. Or you're feeling like your hands are tied. High Priestess, again, that's your challenge. Maybe a lot of you are used to living without, and now that this is happening, you're like, oh my God, how do I deal with it? Knight of Cups on your mind. We've got the Page of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So you want to give, you really want to give, you really want to pursue. I get that. So therefore, what you're doing is, so that it does not seem like, oh my God, I'm too into it, you're doing small gestures and small things, or you're telling yourself, so that it doesn't get heavy and hard, let me start with small steps, which is good. What is this Five of Swords that is coming? That's not a good energy. Oh, 10 of Cups and 5 of Cups. I mean, this is what it could have been or what it was, and this is where it is. This is happiness reduced to half. 10 and 5. 10 is everything, 5 is nothing. 5 is the loss of 10 of Cups. It's almost like you're either reminded of a previous loss, or because you're not able to go all in. I'm also picking up the interference of other energies, other people, background noise. I also want to say this, Pisces, be flexible, because 5 of Swords has this tendency of it's my way or the highway. You know, I want this, but I want it on my own terms and conditions. And please understand, when you want to build or when you want to create, it can't be my way or the highway. You have to take both ways and both the highways. High Priestess, for your challenge, we've got 7 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. That is actually blocking your own happiness. If there is no if, actually, the challenge here is you are blocking your own happiness. You are blocking your own chances at finding people, meeting people. Number 3 is very significant out here. 333, 3333. And 3 is about a community. 3 is creation. 3 is coming together. 3 is a family. It's almost like you're self-sabotaging your chance at something. Page of Sword for your advantage. 7 of Sword and the Ace of Wand. Again, I want to say the same thing. This person is escaping out of a situation because this person doesn't want to be all in. And your advantage is actually the Page of Sword. I mean, like I said, pages are young, pages are excited, pages are upbeat. They want to try new things. They want to at least experience. There is something here that you're not allowing yourself to experience because you think it's going to turn into a fight, or you think it's going to break your heart. There are no coincidences. But we have a door to romance here. Experience. Again, Sun, maybe the universe is saying we don't know whether you get to keep it or hold it. That's future. The present is saying that there is an experience. Would you like to experience, or would you like to let that opportunity go by? Knight of Sword is clarified. There you go. 6 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. Look, he's looking at that connection. Universe is saying the same thing. We don't know what's going. We know, you know your past, right? But you don't know your future. What you certainly know is what you're going to do in the next 5 minutes. The universe is saying if there is a connection, if there is an experience, if there is door to romance, if you are interested, your best bet is to pursue it, experience it. But if you're thinking from this point of view that, I mean, is it going to be my end game? Is it going to be everything that I want? Then that's too far off. We're not promised future. We're not even promised tomorrow, but we're definitely given the present. What would you want to do with that? Simply put. And that is what I have for you, Pisces. And we're now moving to the collective. Let's go. Let me shuffle the cards. Let me move the energies and get the energy activation for the collective. Let's go. Okay. If you are watching this message right now, if it has popped up into your feed, if you've scrolled on, if this video has landed up on your page, it's not a coincidence. There is a message for you right here that the universe wants to relate to you. Whatever your source is, whoever you worship to, whoever you look up to, whoever you think has your back, wants to relay a message to you, and it wants to pass on information to you. Let's see what message wants to come out for you. Let's take this one for the collective, please. And the message that we have is card number 44, woman holding a heart. This is a person who's holding something that they truly, truly believe in. 44 comes down to number 8. 8 is infinite. Universe is infinite, and the universe is itself coming in this reading and saying that whatever it is that you truly, truly believe in, you're wearing it like your heart on a sleeve. It is so important for you. Focus on that, channel your energy on that, make that the most prominent part of your life, and wherever the focus goes, that's where the energy flows. So whatever it is that you're thinking of right now, this very moment, you and the universe are coming together, aligning with that energy and bringing that energy into your life. So please go ahead, claim this message, and to do so, make sure you write 1111 and the number 44 and the time at which you have seen this message. Seal the deal with the universe and let the magic flow. That's what I have for you. Beautiful message out there. Go ahead and claim it. That is what I have for my all stars and my all signs. Love it when I get a beautiful collective message. That is what I live for. Me hungry, me going to eat. You have an amazing, amazing week. I will see you in another reading.